I would like to congratulate the Modest Agnostic with his initiative to put forward the face of an atheist and get us all to comment on the video, post video responses, and really push atheism into the forefront and make it noticed. And I must say that his choice of the person he decided to endorse was sheer genius. And this is what people need to be very careful about when they listen to what I just said. I'm saying his choice was genius. Let's have a quick look at the person of Dendrophilion. Why was that such a good choice? Well, his appearance is first of all eye-catching. Then he has a very clear, distinct way of delivering his message, and it's in your face, it's energetic, and it's loud and clear. It's entertaining. The guy is a comedian, obviously, of some description. So this was certain to grab the attention. When you see amongst all the videos, you see his mug appear amongst all the ordinary looking mugs beside it, you might think, I'll click on that, have a look. And then you listen to the guy and you think, what the fuck? Because the guy himself, I don't think, amounts to an awful lot. Really and truly, the guy is essentially a caricature of an atheist. So that is the dilemma I got when I first heard of this promotion, and I was asked to, amongst everybody else, I was asked to put this promotional video up, promoting this thing we did on the 1st of August, and in which Dendrophilion's virtues were extolled, and I just couldn't agree with that. The guy is not, I can't take him seriously. He's a caricature. He's not somebody to really take seriously. Don't get me wrong, I mean, listening to the God video, for example, he mentions a number of interesting points. But is there anything new there? No. And the only thing that makes that video stand out from other videos is the delivery. Even his pedophilia video, if you look at it, he does throw in the odd interesting observation there, and something that's worth discussing. But on the other hand, he just uses so much hyperbole and sarcasm in that video that it's a little bit difficult to weed out the actual message there. And then when you do, it doesn't really amount to an awful lot. This is a guy who has heard of a couple of superficial arguments and is milking them to the full. So as a debater, I don't think there's any need to take him very, very seriously. Even as a YouTuber, I think he is in the process of shooting off all his ammunition, and I don't think he's going to last very long. I do not expect him to last very long. But man, did it cause a stir. And that is again why I have to go back to my original statement. That is why the choice of putting his face forward for this original promo was absolute genius, and that is what I have to commend the Modest Agnostic for. It was absolute brilliance. Dendrophilion will soon be forgotten, I think. But look at the video and look at what it has caused, the stir it's caused. And this is something that also, you know, people say, you know, how can we put this person forward as a representative of atheism? No, 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 no. This is not a representative of atheism. This is like the firework you shoot off to illuminate the real things that are going on underneath on the ground. And that is why it is very important, that is why it was so important that all these people who vehemently disagree with him posted their video responses. And it's very, very good they did. Because, you know, some people have expressed concern. They said, you know, we're trying to reach out and bring atheism to the attention, but people are just going to look at this and dismiss it out of hand and not even look at anything else. People who are that way inclined we're not going to be able to reach anyway. It's pointless. What is going to be very good though is those people who click on the promoted video might be shocked even initially and say like, who is this moron? Who is this caricature? Look, here is atheism in its glory, and aren't they all fools? And then, just for a laugh maybe, start clicking on the video responses. And then they start seeing the video responses of other atheists expressing their misgivings about Dendrophilion, expressing how they don't agree with choosing him to represent us, who say they do not want to be represented by him, who don't want him to be the leader of atheism or whatever. And they might start realizing, hang on a second, we're looking here at a bunch of individuals. They've got one thing in common, they all don't believe in God. But all the same, they're all individual with their own opinions, so we can't tar them all with the same brush. Yes, it does require for them to look beyond this first promotional video. But hell, you know, even if 1% of them do, the guy has had 2,000 views. That means 20 people may have looked at another atheist video that wouldn't have normally come across it in the first place. And if that's what we've achieved, then we've achieved exactly what the modest agnostic set out to do in the first place. And I think this is something that does bear repeating. Maybe the next time we'll choose somebody who's not as visible or as unusual as this particular character. Maybe we use somebody who's a bit more mainstream. Whatever. You know, you can do this a number of times, picking a different style of atheist the next time, and the next time after that somebody else again. Pick somebody who's confrontational one time, pick somebody who's gentle and persuasive, somebody who appeals to strict reason and logic, and the next time pick somebody who appeals to emotion, for example. Vary it like that. But to start this whole thing off, that was an excellent choice. And looking forward to the next promotion.